Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is JDYGO or Ryan, and today I'm going to be showing you my competitive deck I'm going to be using in like 2 weeks for a tournament because I said fuck it, I want to. Now, this is my PK Fire deck. I did do a deck file on almost like I think a week ago maybe. I don't remember. But this is going to be used at a regional because I can and I want to use it. And it's fun. So, anyway, I'm going to do a deck profile on it so you guys can see what I'm working with here. And think, maybe this is good or this is bad. Don't know. But, anyway, besides that, remember to like and subscribe because you can do that. But if you don't want to, I understand because I am a bad player because I'm playing PK Fire. Let's begin. Of course, we are starting with Tour Guide. Tour Guide's kind of your best monster, allowing you to summon a Burning Abyss from your deck when it's normal summoned, well specifically a level 3 Fiend from your deck or hand, but you mainly go for a Burning Abyss because that's what all Burning Abysses are. And its effects are negated, so if you summon a Burning Abyss, it won't blow up. So we're playing one Tour Guide. Next is the lovely pair, Graph and Seer. They each have an effect to where, well, every Burning Abyss monster has an effect to where if you control a non-Burning Abyss monster, they kind of just blow up. Yeah, they don't like other people. They're scared. They have claustrophobia. Also, each other Burning Abyss has every Burning Abyss has the effect to where if you control no spell or traps, you can special summon them from your hand, which means you are able to make tribute summon monsters very easily. But they also have effects when they're sent to the graveyard. Graph's effect is when sent to the graveyard, you get to summon a Burning Abyss from your graveyard. With Seer, if it's sent to the graveyard, you can summon a Burning Abyss from your graveyard. So, Graph and Seer are amazing cards, that's why they're limited, and if I could play more copies, I would. Next, we're playing kind of the best Burning Abyss, besides Dante. We're playing Triple Scarm. Oh no. We're playing Triple Scarm. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, we're playing Triple Scarm. Scarm's effect when sent to the graveyard. During the end phase, if it's in the graveyard, you get to add a level 3 Dark Fiend from your deck to your hand, which is mainly all your Burning Abyss, but it also lovely adds your Tour Guide, which is really good. So we play Triple Scarm because it's kind of our searcher, and we like searching in this game. Next, we're playing Farfa. Barfa's effective when sent to the graveyard. You can target a monster on the field and banish it. This is really good removal. That's not destruction, but it is targeting, so that's what makes it suck. But hey, if your opponent did the Nightmare Lock on you and they don't have Goblin, you can get rid of some stuff. So yeah, Triple Farfa. Farfa good. Next, we have your other three of that's not Burning Abyss. We got Triple Fiendish Rhino Warrior. Rhino Warrior's effect is while it's on the field, fiend monsters you control cannot be destroyed battle by card effect except for him. So if you have a Burning Abyss on your field while he's on the field, your Burning Abyss won't blow up because there's another guy on the field that's not a Burning Abyss. Also, when he's sent to the graveyard, you can send any fiend from your deck to the graveyard that isn't Fiendish Rhino Warrior. So you can send any Burning Abyss you want to the graveyard. So we play Triple Fiendish Rhino Warrior. Next, for our 2 of, we're playing Double Libic. Libic's effect is when sent to the graveyard, you can special summon a Burning Abyss monster from your hand, but its effects are negated, meaning it won't blow up if there's another guy on the field. Next, for our 1-ofs, we're playing 1 Kelcab, 1 Alec, and 1 Barbar. Kelcab's effect is when it's sent to the graveyard, you can target a set card your opponent controls and return to the hand. It's really good against like anti-meta decks or decks that are just like set 1 pass or something like that, because that can just help you get rid of all those pesky floodgates or things that people set in their back row you don't like, you can just bounce it. Alec's effect is when sent to the graveyard, you can negate a monster's effect to the end of the turn. This is really handy because if you send that off with Beatrice, which is an Exceed in the deck, or you just send it to the graveyard in general, you have a negate, which is nice. And Barbar's effect is when it's sent to the graveyard, You can banish any number of Burning Abyss, including himself, to inflict 300 damage. This card's only added in here because it's got 1700 attack, which is the biggest Burning Abyss in the entire deck, so, which is saddening. But he also has a burn effect. Sorry. Allowing you to possibly sneak a win with end of match procedures, because that thing is bullcrap. I don't like it. So we're playing one of each. Next for our now we get into the Phantom Knights because we're playing the Phantom Knight version. We're playing triple Boots. Boots' effects is if you control a Phantom Knights monster, you can special summon them, but it can't be Phantom Knights Boots, I believe. No, you can control, never mind. You can special summon him if you control any Phantom Knights monster. Also, his other effect is that you could banish him from the graveyard to add a Phantom Knights spell or trap from your deck to your hand, which is only going to be one of them because only one of them is good, and that's Phantom Knights Fogblade. So we are playing triple Silent Boots. And this gets you to Dante very quickly. Next, we're playing double the Phantom Knights of Ancient Cloak. His effect is if you if he's in attack position, you can target a dark monster. Oh, actually, let me just make this look better. Anyway, if you control a dark monster and while he's in attack position, you can target that dark monster and change Ancient Cloak to defense position. And if you do, that dark monster gains 800 attack and defense points until the end of your opponent's turn, helping you buff up some pretty small dark monsters or dark monsters you want to just be more beat stick like. Also, you could target a monster. You can banish him from the graveyard to add a Phantom Knights card from your deck to your hand, allowing you to add Boots or Fogblade, which is really amazing. So we're adding. So we play 2 Cloak. Next, we're kind of playing my favorite card in this deck, and the card that kind of just makes me win the most. Double Vanity's Fiend. He cannot be special summoned, and also neither player can special summon monsters. You mainly play this because thanks to your Burning Abyss monsters having the ability to special summon themselves, you can just special summon a Burning Abyss, tribute summon, and then neither player can special summon. You're fine with this because you run a buttload of trap cards to protect you, and you can also beat down with Vanity's Fiend, and you got some pretty big guys. Well, you got some guys who can that could be normal summon and do some decent damage. So yeah, we're playing triple Vanity's Fiend. Next, we're playing double Eaters of Million. Eaters of Million is a really good control card because in order to special, he can't be normal summoned or set. He can be special summoned by banishing 5 cards face down from your hand, field, or extra deck, which is really nice. He cannot be used for any kind of extra deck summon except for Link, which is really handy, but we don't care about the effect. The effect we do care about is that at the start of the damage step, if it battles a monster, you banish that monster face down. It's really nice because it helps take care of monsters that are really annoying to get rid of. Like, for example, if your opponent has a Tri-Gate Wizard and you just summon Eaters of Million, you can attack the Eater and the Tri-Gate, and it's banished because you can't negate the effect because this is a damage step effect, which is really nice. Also, like I said, it can help tear apart boards. That's nice. And he has an easy special summoning condition in this deck. So double Eater. Next, into our very bad hand traps, we're playing triple Effect Veiler. Effect Veiler helps take care of those pesky monsters that have effects upon summon or do some really bullcrap stuff. For example, Goki Suprex, you just kind of Veiler it and they can't do stuff. Altergeist Marionetta or Multifaker, Effect Veiler it. Yeah. Sky Striker Kugari, Veiler it. Very nice card to play, but if you have Ash or Ghost Spell, I would switch these out. But this is a good replacement. I like Effect Veiler, to be quite honest. I like it more. That's just me, though. I would like to play Ash in here. We're playing double Ghost Ogre. Ghost Ogre is amazing in here because it's great spot removal, which this deck has a problem doing if they run out of Farfas or their extra deck monsters are just gonzo. So Ghost Ogre, and Snow Rabbit helps out, and it's a level 3 for those weird situations to where you just summon it to make Dante or Breaksword. So yeah, it's really good. I like it. It's got a big booty too, with 1800 defense. So double Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. Okay, now on to our very small number of spells. We're playing triple Allure. Allure's effect, which everybody should know, but if you don't, it's draw 2 cards and then banish 1 dark monster from your hand, Or if you do not have any in your hand, send your entire hand to the graveyard. Well, our entire deck is all dark monsters, so, I mean, we kind of got to play this, so. Triple alert, good draw power, and your opponent's a fool if they, like, Ghost, Droll Unlock you, or, what's the other card? Ash you. They're a fool to do that, because, like, your deck does not search at all. You have no real searching capabilities, except for, like, End Phase Skarm. Next, we're playing Double Twin Twister. Our deck is able to discard, thanks to our burning, okay. You know what, let me just start from the top there. You can discard one card, then target up to 2 spell traps on the field, and destroy them. So basically, our Burning Abyss effects can go off whenever they're sent to the graveyard, not by any specific means, just any way possible. So we can literally discard a Graph, a Seer, a Farfa, and their effects will go off. So Twin Twister is nice because you can send destroy 2 spells and traps they control, also triggering a Burning Abyss monster effect. Very nice, and spell and trap removal is very nice. Next, we're playing your one of Dark Hole. I mean, your entire deck loves to go in the graveyard, so Dark Hole's nice. Foolish Burial, again, your deck loves to go in the graveyard. Foolish Burial's amazing. So there you go. Next, for our traps, which we have many, we're playing triple Fam Knight's Fogblade. Fogblade is awesome. It's a Fiendish Chain, but if you don't know what Fiendish Chain does for some reason, I'm just going to say this effect word by word. You can activate this card by targeting one effect monster on the field, negate that face-up monster's effects, that face-up monster cannot attack, also that monster cannot target, monsters cannot target that face-up monster your opponent controls for attacks. They worded that so weirdly, I don't like it. But basically, that's what it does, so I can't attack it, it can't attack me, and its effects are negated. Also, when this monster leaves the field, you can destroy this card. You can also banish this card from your graveyard to target one Fam Knight's monster in your graveyard, special summon it. You can only use the special summon effect of Fam Knight's Fogblade once per turn. So you can do the negating effect multiple times in a turn, but special summon is only a hard once per turn, which is really nice. So yeah, Fogblade, it's a searchable Fiendish Chain, or I should say a searchable negate. So yeah, Fogblade. Next we're playing triple Solemn Strike. Solemn Strike is Solemn Strike. I mean, if you don't know Solemn Strike, you kinda need help. But here is the basic gist of it. When a monster is special summoned, or a monster activates effect, it goes boom. It dies. You negate it, and it goes boom. So yeah, triple Solemn Strike. Basically, you can negate a special summon or a monster effect. Triple Solemn Strike. Then we're playing triple Fiend Griefing. A lot of BA players have either solemnly used this. Yeah. Basically, they very rarely use this, or they possibly never heard of it. But Fiend Griefing is really good because its effect is you can target one monster in your opponent's graveyard, shuffle it into the deck, then you can send one Fiend monster from your deck to the graveyard. This card is great against Sky Striker because if you shuffle that Ray back into the deck, they won't be able to respond because their Sky Striker links aren't being killed off. So you shuffle the Ray back into the deck, then you can send like a Farfa or something to get rid of that link monster, and you're just ready to go off. You're ready to kill. So you just dealt with Ray, which is a really annoying card, and you dealt with a link monster too, with Fiend Griefing. Also, Fiend Griefing can help make plays by sending like Skarm, Seer, and Graph to the grave. It's really nice. So triple Fiend Griefing. Next, a new addition to the deck that I haven't really touched on until now. Triple Waking the Dragon. Waking the Dragon, I didn't realize this until I like read the card and thought what the matchups were going to be. But Waking the Dragon is so amazing. I'm not even joking. Because of the cherry tart. Basically, what this card says is, if this set card in the owner's controls has left the field because an opponent's card effect and is now in the graveyard or is banished, you can special summon one monster from your deck or extra deck. Basically, what it's saying is that if this card is destroyed or banished by an opponent's card effect, you summon a guy from your deck or your extra deck, which is really nice. But basically, because you're playing a heavy back row deck, your opponent's going to try blowing up your back row. And if they blow up the Waking the Dragon, you get summon one of your many cherry targets. And these cherry targets are vicious. And I mean vicious. So we're playing triple Waking the Dragon. And these are easy cards to side out. just to let you know, these are easy cards to side out. If you side these out, game 2 and 3, and your opponent's like, oh crap, he has Waking the Dragon. What do I do? So I guess he takes out all of his spot removal cards like Spell and Trap so he doesn't destroy Waking the Dragon. So you take these out for like side deck cards. It's great with the mind games in this deck. So triple Waking the Dragon. That's the entire extra deck. Not extra deck, main deck, yeah. Ryan is tired, okay? Entire main deck. So let's get into the extra deck. First off, we're playing double Dante. Dante's like your best card in the entire deck. Like, you can't play Burning Abyss without Dante. But basically, Dante's effect is he requires 2 level 3 monsters, and once per turn you detach a material, and you can choose a number from 1 to 3, and for cost, you send that many cards you chose from the top of your deck. Then this monster gains 5 attack for each card you sent to the graveyard by this effect. So basically, if your opponent tries to negate Dante or a skill drains on the field, Dante still gets to be able to send the cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard. Also, its effect is if this card attacks, he's changed to defense mode at the end of the battle phase. Because look at this, look at that defense. Like that's if you can't tell, it's 2,500 defense. Also, his other effect is if he's sent to the graveyard, you can add a Burning Abyss card from your graveyard to your hand, except for him, which is really nice. So we're playing double Dante, and since we're playing PK Fire, we gotta add 2 Fam Knights of oh, there we go, it looks nice. 2 Fam Knights of Breaksword. He requires 2 level 3 monsters, and his effect is once per turn you detach 1 material from this card, then target 1 card your opponent controls and 1 card you control, and destroy them. This means if you target 1 card you control that can't be destroyed, and you target 1 card your opponent controls that can be destroyed, you destroy them both, you still destroy your opponent's card, even if your card isn't destroyed, which is very nice. If this Succeed Summon card is destroyed, anyway, you can target 2 Fam Knight monsters with the same level in your graveyard, special summon them, and increase their levels by 1. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck. You can't special summon for the rest of this turn, except for dark monsters, which kind of restricts you because there's only a very few select number of level 4 dark generic Xyz, like Dark Rebellion Dragon, Steel Swarm Roach, Master Key Beetle, but those aren't very good in this deck. Like, I tried Dark Rebellion, he's not good at all. So we're not playing anybody like that. So, double Breaksword. Next, playing Totally Awesome, because it's totally awesome. You don't get out of here. We're playing Beatrice. There we go. Beatrice. Beatrice requires 2 level 6 monsters, but it also has another effect where if you control Dante, you can discard a Burning Abyss to basically rank up into Beatrice. Her effect is you can detach 1 material to send 1 card from your deck to the graveyard during either player's turn, which means you can disrupt your opponent with a Barbar, Alec, Farfa, Kelcab, any of your disruptive cards. You can just do that to your opponent during their turn. Also, if she's sent to the graveyard by an opponent's card or effect, you can special summon 1 Burning Abyss extra deck monster, ignoring its summoning conditions, which you will summon the fusion monster. So we're playing 1 Beatrice. Anyway, speaking of Burning Abyss extra deck monsters, we're playing 1 Dante Pilgrim of the Burning Abyss. You don't care about his fusion materials and things like that, but he cannot be targeted by your opponent's card effects. Also, once per turn during a player's turn, you can discard a Burning Abyss card from your hand to the graveyard to draw 1 card. This helps with consistency in case you drew into like really bad Burning Abyss monsters, which you rarely have, but that's a thing. Also, if you destroy Valor by card effect, or if he's sent to the graveyard as an opponent's card effect, you can send a random card in your opponent's hand to the graveyard, basically saying, oh, you killed my guy, okay, I take a card out of your hand. So 1 Dante. Next, we're playing the Nightmare package. We're playing 1 Nightmare Cerberus and Phoenix. I would have a, what's-its-face, Unicorn, but I don't want to devote so much stuff to the Unicorn. So we're playing no Unicorn, but we are playing Phoenix and Cerberus, because they're pretty great cards, man. I mean, Phoenix pops Floodgates. I mean, if your opponent flips Rivalry on you, you just summon Phoenix, discard a card, and pop the Rivalry. And Cerberus helps pop, like, very mean cards in the main monster zone. It's very nice. So 1 Phoenix and 1 Cerberus. Then your generic Link monster, Lamphalinkus. This guy is the new guy from the new structure deck. You guys should go buy that structure deck. It's really cool. This is the only good card in it. Only good card. But he requires 2 monsters, and that's it. He points 2 down. So one lamp Linkus. Now, here are the cherry targets. As seen before, we got Totally Awesome. Frogs are evil against Burning Abyss. Okay, I love frogs. I love them. But I hate it when I go against this thing. They can just eat up all my, like, effect negation. So one Toad. Invoked Makaba. Because I don't like Invoked when they could just steal my monsters. They could steal my Dante. So I'm just going to use Makaba. ABC Dragon Buster. This deck has a hard time getting rid of ABC Dragon Buster. I mean, really hard time. Because it can just tag out if you try to stop it. It can banish my stuff. It's very mean. And one Mass Hero Dark Law. This thing just banishes everything sent to the graveyard. That's already troublesome enough. So 3 fusions. Then one Nightmare Goblin, because Goki without the Goblin is kind of hard to play. And Heavy Malifaux's Electromite, you kind of want to cripple Pendulums. I mean, you do have a decent matchup against Pendulums, but you still want to make them crawl and beg for mercy. So an Electromite, one Goblin. That is the extra deck. The last 6 were cherry targets, just to let you know. So you can't make them. I mean, you can make the Goblin and friends, but no. Now let's get to the side deck. We're playing double Gamma Seal. Gamma Seal is just there to rip boards apart, get rid of just troublesome cards. Probably get rid of an Ultimate Falcon, Link, Borreload, Borisword, you name it. You name the special friends. The hard cards to kill, and this thing gets rid of it. Also, we're playing double Raw Sphere mode, just to get rid of Goki boards and Pendulum boards, mostly because no one likes those boards. Even the person who does it, they don't like it. They don't like it. So let the big ball just kind of slam dunk on you. So 2 Raw, 2 Gamma Seal. Then we're playing your hand traps, double Droll. This kind of just stops Goki and Sky Striker turns. It's really beautiful. I love it. And also we're playing triple Winter Cherries. Everything I just showed you, like the last cards of the freaking extra deck, are cherries targets. You can see how painful it is to fight cherries. I mean, you just do this against a deck that's just like all about one of those. Like, you fight an Invoked player, you kill their Makaba, they're like, okay, turn over. Match over. So yeah, triple Ghost Reaper. Next, playing 2 Shared Ride. This is amazing in the Sky Striker and Goki matchup, because if Sky Striker just starts going off and starts searching, you play Shared Ride, and each time they add a card from their deck to their hand, you draw a card, which is really nice. And also, you fight a Goki player, basically, with their Gokis keep searching, you keep drawing. So, yeah. And if they keep drawing off of the Nightmares, you draw 2. So, yeah. Shared Ride's amazing. Play it, if you aren't. Next, playing double Anti-Spell Fragrance. This goes against a lot of Pendulums, and you can tell I already hate Pendulums, but here's how you kill them faster. So yeah, there you go. Also, this helps stop Sky Strikers a bit. I mean, they still have access to the Widow Anchor and drones, but jamming waves, Afterburner, and engages are stopped by Anti-Spell. Then you're playing 2 Wiretap. Wiretap is to stop Altergeist and stun cards, so you can at least play, because, I mean, you're a slow deck. You don't want to go any slower or have to fight slower decks. Like, no. That's mean. So, yeah. 2 Wiretap, and it's really good. I like it. So, yeah, 2 Wiretap. That is the side deck. That is basically the entire deck, but I want to at least showcase one combo to at least show you what I mean by Burning Abyss are still pretty good. So all we need is a single tour guide. One tour guide can fix it all. So like I said, this one card will help basically... This just shows you how decent Burning Abyss is. So let me just zoom out and extend this a little bit higher. Sorry if you'll see my fingers. So let me just extend this higher so you guys can see what's going on here. Okay. There we go. Okay. So all you'll have is a tour guide in hand. So what we'll do is we'll summon the tour guide, and we're going to summon Fiendish Rhino Warrior, or Graph, but we'd rather go with Fiendish Rhino Warrior. So what we're going to do is we're going to overlay. We're going to overlay into Dante. Now, you want to send the Fiendish Rhino Warrior as quick as possible. So let's just say we're going to mill 1. You most likely will mill 3, but just for this instance, we're going to mill 1. Let's just say we sent Waking the Dragon. Now your Rhino is going to activate, sending a Fiend from your deck to the grave. We're going to send Graf to the grave. When he's sent to the grave, he can summon Seer from deck. Now what we're going to do is we're going to link 2. Now, we are going to link summon into our new Lamphalinkus, where he points to these 2 zones. Now, Dante and Seer are going to activate. Seer is going to summon Dante from grave, and Dante is going to activate, adding Graf to hand. Now we're going to discard the Graf to go into Beatrice. And there you go. That's the entire combo. This combo is basically allows you to get to Beatrice as quick as possible, and you'll have your other 4 cards, so you can probably just set them up right down here. Or you might have some other aggressive cards you can play. But yeah, that's basically the deck. I hope you guys did enjoy this. This is a fun deck to play. It's really cool. It has a lot of counters to a lot of things. And it also has a lot of counters to random decks too. So if you take this to a bigger tournament like a regional or something like that, even a YCS if you're really, really brave or stupid, this deck has a good chance of winning a lot of matches. But at the same time, this deck easily loses to a lot of matches. I mean, if your opponent goes extra link on you turn 1, you're kind of screwed. Like, there's no way you can easily get out of it, because like you need your extra deck, and your deck isn't really tailored to stop it. The only card that can really stop it is Eater of Millions. But I'm just saying, this deck is a lot of fun to play. It can do some crazy junk if you do it right, and it has the ability to do like it can easily adapt, because you have the Vanity's Fiend, the Eaters of Millions, you have the Beatrice play, you have Break Sword, you have Waking the Dragon, you have the Fog Blades. You can easily adapt to what deck you're playing, and your side deck is very versatile. Very versatile. Allowing you to basically side against really every deck in the entire format. Plus more. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Remember to like and subscribe if you want to. If you don't, I don't care. Now, there you go. Have fun with a semi-competitive deck. See you guys later. Bye-bye!